What is up, everyone? Before we start the Supreme Commander 2 video, I'm going to give a shout out to my boys, Sons of Media. They are into entertainment, gaming, and politics, and their Spanish project as well. They gave me a shout out in this video here. Let me pause it and stop the sound so you can continue to hear me. They gave me a shout out right around in this time in the video. And I have to say, thank you guys for the support. Thank you so much for being so cool to me and watching my videos as well as liking them. So you guys have been super cool. So everyone who's watching this video, feel free to hit up their channel, like their videos, subscribe to them, and be sure to leave them nice comments because they need love too, you know. So without further ado, on to the Supreme Commander 2 video. Welcome back, everyone. Mr.StealUrGurl is coming at you with that Supreme Commander 2 replay, like promised. So hopefully you go and visit the Sons of Media page. The link will be in the description down below, and so will there be a link on the video page. So be sure to click that out. Anyhow, I will tell you right out who this was sent by to my inbox. It was sent by King Kamaza. I can't remember how it's said. I am so sorry, King Kamaza. That's your name. That's what it's going to be today. Thank you for the video. We really appreciate it. I only tell you this right now out the gate because he has his name changed in this particular match. So the map is Fields of Isis. Let me introduce. Here's Team 1 right over here where my cursor is circling on the left side, and Team 2 circling on the right side. So we got Team 1 spawning in as the Blue Aeon Commander. We got Mini-Hulk dropping down a buttload of eco, not doing a standard build whatsoever. He's going to finally get a factory way up here. Let's see how that works out for him. And his teammate, the Meat Grinder. Wow, what a interesting name. We got him doing a double air factory build, spawning in as the Purple UEF Commander. Now let's see Team 2, what they got going for them. We got Sakuma Jirou. I don't know how to say those words. I don't know the ethnicity. I want to say it is Japanese, but I could be incorrect, and I don't want to sound like a racist jerk. Anyhow, Sakuma, that is what I will call him. He is spawning in as the Red UEF Commander. So forgive me if that sounds terribly racist. I just don't have a very good ability at pronouncing that name. And it appears Sakuma is shooting down the Meat Grinder's air scout as Sakuma is getting a free scout on Team 1. That is excellent. And Team 2's other player, we got SOS spawning in as the Green Cyber Commander, just walking at us, like just totally not acknowledging us. Excuse me, sir. Anyhow, he has dropped down 3 research station, so he is really trying to get that research going, and we shall see how this works out for them. And we got a research station there for Sakuma, very useful there, and an engineer has made it to the front, dropping down a land factory. That is going to be very useful for Team 1. A scout getting Team 2's scout getting murdered by a group of wasps. Just, they don't even care how unfair that is. Let's speed this bad boy up a little bit. We got SOS building a land factory, getting that bad boy up, but unfortunately for him, he probably does know about this, but he's going to be factory TML'd all day long. Let's see how long this factory lasts. It is down in the yellow already. And SOS is just going to walk on by as if it's not happening. Hopefully a shield goes down. There is a shield, so SOS has lots of time to repair that. So never mind. Now, energy generators in a row, we do not like seeing that. But adapters being built built by SOS, which isn't a bad idea to counter the factory TML spam that is going to be happening here. If you, this is like a customary place to build. Mini-Hulk has definitely found the right spot to put land factories, but he's having his engineer build factories, which isn't really the right thing to do, considering it takes a lot longer for factories to be built by the engineer as opposed to the commander. And Meat Grinder is dropping down a research station. He is just grinding away at that research. He is just pulverizing that meat. I was going to say something way worse, so I will spare everybody. And a third land factory going down for Sakuma that is very, very good. He has one research station above his opponent Meat Grinder here. Team 1 is getting scouted once again. Just uncontested. Are these two air units? No, they're not. There's a AA tower on a shielded factory in back that could be pretty decent for falling back to, but I don't think that is going to work. Now, Meat Grinder is grinding up against that Wasp, just destroying it. And this is what you want to do. You definitely want that commander building it, as to your two engineers are helping pump out Shachas. Not a bad choice. Shachas are definitely a good choice against, oh my goodness, adapters. Oh my goodness, that is so obnoxious. The recycler trick. Now, that wow. That radar was recycled, everybody. This is why you don't build up front against a Cybran, because they will recycle all of your factories here. And now, unfortunately for SOS, well, fortunately for SOS, Mini-Hulk did not account for the structure detonate. The structure detonate destroys most of Mini-Hulk's army there. That is super unfortunate for him. He did a good job delaying that second recycler. Those recyclers are super annoying, but are so useful. Just look at the free resources that SOS is getting from that attack. Now, SOS is now manually reclaiming Mini-Hulk's mass extractor. That is so obnoxious and so annoying. And it's going to get free mass from that. Sucks it right up. Boom. Free mass. Free everything. That is a really sad thing for Mini-Hulk. Mini-Hulk must want to smash right now. But unfortunately for him, the Bodo Booms aren't going to stop this really obnoxious recycler trick here. Now the recycler is, as you can see, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Just sucking up free mass that's just chilling on the field, which is a really good thing, but I don't know if the developers did this on purpose. But the recycler here is acting as an offensive unit. It is helping suck up enemy units, as you can see right there. They have an amazing range, and once these factories get targeted, they're gonna go right there. You see that factory? It's getting sucked away. You can see mass particles being taken from it, and its health drains much faster than an engineer could to help repair it, especially when there's two recyclers. That is, it's just, you just can't fix that. Now this is a fully upgraded factory practically. Down goes the TML, down goes an AA tower and a shield. Like it probably didn't have the intel station, but that's a big loss up front there. That's a really unfortunate thing. And lots of shields going down there for SOS. SOS really doesn't want these units doing to damage this recycler. And it looks like this recycler is going to have possibly a rough time, but it looks like it's going to survive here. Now, ooh, the recycler is on like 10 health. No, the commander is repairing it, and the recyclers are doing work against the Shachas as Brackman just melt the last few Shachas. That is super unfortunate there for Mini-Hulk. Now, Sakuma's just standing there. He really should be helping these factories out, helping them build whatever they're going to build. There's AA on these factories, but he really should be helping. He should not be standing there doing nothing. That's the type of leader you do not want. The guy who just sits there and does nothing. Well, this poor engineer is on patrol, or he's going to go back and help the factory, which is a good thing. Now, I was only kidding there, Sakuma. You definitely want to remember to go back and forth between your factories. That'll make your wasp production a little bit better. But I think you have to stop some of them to get down that research station because, dang, that stuff is expensive, right? And a third recycler and some more shields are queued up for SOS. Now, these factories are done. I mean, these recycler and shield spam, this recycle and shield spam could sometimes stop an experimental. If you have enough and they stop enough, they're able to... That mass extractor goes down way too fast. I'm going to speed this up because that is just really unfair for Team 1. And a nice... well, that teleport was actually very painful. And to let you know why, he teleported in to that mass point, and all that SOS had to do was structure detonate, and that entire army was destroyed, and free mass for that recycler. I know what Mini-Hulk was trying to do. He's trying to Hulk smash that recycler. It just wasn't going to happen because of the positioning. And the meat grinder is grinding away at building more air factories, and he's got 2 research stations, so that's really good. But it appears that Sakuma is just spamming the research station, so he's definitely got the mass for it. And Mini-Hulk is spamming energy for some reason and spamming up research stations. I think Mini-Hulk would do better having the commander spam up the research stations, but you know what? I don't know what he's trying to do. He might be going for some Universal Colossus, which would actually still be oh my goodness, susceptible to the recycler spam here. Now, that's an interesting place for research stations, but I think they're there for structure detonate, just as those energy generators are. Now, the more expensive the building is, the larger the detonation is, I believe. So this is a really quite a good defense here, and you see that factory like right through the shields. The shields are nothing, and why they stop recycling it? Interesting. I think they just stopped recycling it for mercy. Oh, there it goes. No mercy in this dojo. Sweep that leg, suck that factory up, and get that delicious mass. And there it is. And one of these recyclers are in range of that mass extractor. That is so evil. And that mass extractor is now gone. All your base is belong to SOS. And SOS is finally getting a gantry. I believe the megalith has been researched. That is a very cruel thing to do to your opponent. Just it's got the kill shot going on here. Now, there's not a lot of units here to protect against this Aeon onslaught coming from the north. What would you call it? The northwest. Now that oh goodness, that gantry has gone down. A little bit more micro would have been much more, made that army last a lot longer. But those shots they don't have the evasive ability that the Brackmen are just able to AoE them out of existence very quickly. Now, the commander is building another gantry over the wreck, so it cost half as much, and it took half as long to build. Now, let's see what is in this gantry. I can almost guarantee you it's a megalith. Oh, no, it's a bouncer, everybody. I was not reading what's being built, what's being researched. Hopefully, you at home are being more responsible. Excuse me. More responsible than me as a caster. I have not been reading it. I've been trying to see what is going on here. Now, you see, if the Shachas and all that really want to be annoying, the Yenzus, they should really go down south and hit up SOS's main base. That would have hurt with that teleport. Would definitely have hurt a little bit. But they got to be sure to teleport not too close, otherwise structure detonate would do the trick. And an air gantry going down for meat grinder. I wonder what he is building. I did not see that. It's got to either be the Mega Fortress or the, what would you call that? The AC-1K. that is a deadly, deadly thing. And if microed properly, it could even destroy loyalists. Loyalists, oh my goodness, adapters. And that energy generator needs to be completed there, meat grinder. So get grinding away, alright? But these things happen. RTS games are notorious for this type of stuff. And boom, just like I said, a really obnoxious thing there. Now, OP Cybran is OP with structure detonate, and look at those units just get popped by the bomb bouncer. SOS did indeed research the Monkey Lord. He's just going to troll. And look at all that yummy, yummy mass from those recyclers just being sucked up. Now, see, if Mini-Hulk was really, really, really sneaky about it, he'd send up a slight attack up here. Or he could definitely jump in the back of Sakuma's base and just cause some havoc. That would be really good. But I think with all these research stations, it'd be just a matter of time before we got guns on the mechs and the research stations, and it would be just all over for that army because they could not just handle that DPS. And that's a very good thing to do for a teammate. Dominate a bomb bouncer, just have it hang out with that commander, because bomb snipes are real. They are definitely a real thing. And SOS has training 4 on all land units, and Meat Grinder has training 5 on all his air units. So these are some very beefy air units in the sky. 1444 going on for the max health, and let's see, 1444 for Sakuma as well. So they both have shields, so that's a very powerful air force. But I must tell you, Team 2 has the clear advantage in terms of the air because of the adapters and the OP bomb bouncers, who are just going to knock everything out of the sky with just one blast. And Mini-Hulk is building 2 gantries here. His commander is, like I said, you don't want to work for this guy. He's not doing anything. His engineers are working twice as hard, and maybe you do want to work for this guy because he is helping build a Galactic Universal Colossus. Galactic Colossus is for FAF. I apologize, everyone. And there it is, being built very, very quickly, actually, by Mini-Hulk. It's going up very fast. And a Monkey Lord polluting the air. Look at that. SOS, you are very uncool to the environment. You are definitely a climate change denier. And I'm kidding, of course. I don't know, but it's a video game. But hopefully it doesn't actually pollute their climate. But watch how fast this microwave laser just melts. What happened? Oh, and it appears Hulk smashed himself out of existence and just control K'd or was disconnected. And that is unfortunate for Team 1. If they were able to hold off this attack, they may have had a chance, possibly. I am unsure. But control Ks are always the most bummer way. Wow. That was a really great crash landing from that Mega Fortress, taking out a lot of those units. But as I was saying, it's a bummer way to end a match, because I know those at home definitely want to see how it concludes, because we got the Clash of the Titans. That Galactic Colossus could have made it out, and that could have been a much, much more interesting fight. But that bomb bouncer is regaining health because that veterancy is just giving its health, and that Monkey Lord barely has a dent on it because it's just such a beast of a unit. Now, Sakuma is just chilling, helping out. Now, see, that's a boss you want to work for. He is helping out these factories. There you go. I guess I just saw him at a bad time. And that bomb bouncer shield is finally going down, and the Mega Fortress is putting hurt on it, but it just does not have the DPS to down it. I think that shield is going to blink back. It blinks back on just as predicted. And I think that what was that Monkey Lord trying to shoot at? I don't understand what it's trying to do. And that Mega Fortress goes down, and it appears that the Meat Grinder is going to be meat grinded out of existence. He is going to definitely... Oh, there it goes, guys. He's being micro-lasered to death. He was in the slaughterhouse, and that commander explosion does very little damage to that monkey lord. As you can see, it hits, what is that, 200,000 or 20,000? I think 200,000 health, which is a crazy, crazy amount of health. And look at it just walk around like it just doesn't even care. It was just in a nuclear explosion. It's just like, I'm just going to kick it here. I don't care. It's going to pollute and pollute more with that nuclear fallout. That is a very cool unit, and that is, you don't get to see this very often in matches, so thank you very much for pumping one of these bad boys out. And my goodness, using the recycler, I mean, I know it's in the game, but that is, if I had the scumbag hat icon, I would definitely put that on your commander right now. Where is that commander? Where is he? He is up. No, he's not right there. I don't know where he is. I can't see him. Wow, I'm spending a lot of time trying to find an invisible commander, everybody. Oh, there he is. He is flying. That's why I couldn't see him. He would definitely get the scumbag hat right now. He is in the air, being a scumbag with the recycler trick. Anyhow, very well played there, SOS. Of course, I am kidding, but I really hate that recycler trick. It is so cool when you're pulling it off on somebody, but it's so horrible because there is zero defense from it. But anyhow, awesome job there, SOS. You are a great player. Thank you for doing what you did and getting a monkey lord out. That was super cool, and I think those at home really enjoyed that. And Sakuma, aka King Kamaza, thank you so much for sending in this replay. You are chilling underneath the bomb bouncer and a couple of shields. You are very safe from air snipes. There he is in his base. Did this base get it? This base has the it looks like the antennae. It's kind of, I don't know if that is part of the things or whether that was researched on. If it was researched on, you do not need all your factories to have that, because that would be a total waste of mass and energy. But yeah, the AA not bad. We'll stop. Well, it'll definitely stop scouting. But the shields are a must at this point, because who knows what your opponent is building up and is being ready to try to bomb you into oblivion. But anyhow, very well played there, Sakuma. You did awesome. And Team 2 just rocked it. But Meat Grinder and Mini-Hulk, you guys did great as well, considering what you were going up against. So don't feel bad. But be sure to beat the Cybran to that middle area, because once they get up a recycler, it's practically GG. You're going to have to rush in and destroy it and dislodge them from that area, because once they get 3, as you can see, it's just going to ruin your day. 2 will ruin your day. 1 will just be super annoying. But anyhow, everybody, thank you for watching this video. So be sure to hit up the Sons of Media, subscribe to them, and like their videos, and give them some likes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta spread the wealth. You know what I mean? My channel is doing pretty alright. It's not the biggest, it's not the baddest YouTube channel in the world, but you know what? It's a community, and you gotta be there for one another. And they have gave me a shout out. I didn't even ask them. So thanks, guys. Sons of Media, you guys rock. And again, viewers, thank you for watching, and thank you to everybody who sent me in a replay. They are under review, and they may be cast in the future, so be patient. And as always, everybody, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends, family, and foes, because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, GG.